Hey YouTube, it's Friday, and in case for some reason you were unable to hear the loud noises coming from outside my room, I am still at Vidcon, and that is the concert going on outside. This is kind of day 2 of Vidcon for me. I've been here since last night, though this was only the first day for the community general people, because I'm not one of those fancy people. What is it? Industry track, yeah. I'm not paying that kind of money for VidCon, but still, day 2. So today I got to go to a lot of awesome panels, and first I went to a panel about like how people is called How I Make Videos, and so it was 3 different people talking about the different like their channels and how they make videos and where they get inspiration and all this cool stuff, and I absolutely loved it because Wheezy Waiter was on there, and also the guy from the PBS Ideas channel, who I think is amazing and I want his job, and another girl whose name I can't remember, who does Pilates on YouTube, and she seemed really cool even though I'd never heard of her before. So anyways, in this panel, all 3 of the people talked about how important the community is for their channel, and like getting feedback, getting suggestions, finding out what people like, what they don't like, and they really like that sort of interactive feature of YouTube, which is also one of the things I really like about YouTube. And I like how people have more control over like what they're watching and are able to have access to the people making the content that they like. Whereas like with TV shows and movies, people don't really have that same kind of interaction with the people who are producing the things that they're watching. However, I still find the term community kind of problematic when talking about YouTube, because I think there is still a pretty big divide between like real sort of large scale creators that are consistent in making videos and have large fan bases versus the people who are just watching the videos. I don't think you can have a true community when you have such a power difference, but maybe you can have some semblance of a community. I don't know, like, it's community-esque, but I also think community kind of implies a more level playing field. I want there to be different words to describe the different types of communities, and there aren't, because there is interaction with the people making this content, but it's not an equal relationship, and I want some kind of word to describe that relationship, but I don't have it. And so, yeah, and that's also completely ignoring the more small-time YouTubers, aka me, and other people with very few subscribers and not that many viewers, which is fine because I like talking to myself. And that's a whole different issue. And like with things with Vita, I definitely consider that a community because everyone's making these daily vlogs, and I think we are on a more equal standing, even though there might be differences because some people have more subscribers and viewers and things like that. I also found it interesting how much the panelists talked about using social media and to get people's perspective on things and to hear back from their fans, not just through the YouTube comments. And it made me realize that I should probably be more active on social media. And it also made me realize that I'm really bad at being active in general. Like, it's very easy for me to just sit down and scroll through Tumblr for hours, but I'm not very good at reblogging on Tumblr. I'm not very good at doing Twitter, tweeting, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm pretty good about posting on Facebook just because more people like things and comment on things on Facebook, so that encourages me to post more. Obviously, I'm really bad about making videos on YouTube, and I think it is really important that people contribute to the things that they're watching so that the people making the things know how much they're valued. Because when you're not getting that feedback, you assume that no one likes what you're doing, which may not be the case. People are just used to being passive viewers. I know I'm used to being passive in my everyday life just because I'm used to watching TV and scrolling down Tumblr, and sometimes I forget that I can comment on things, and because you can't comment on TV, but on YouTube, like, the comment thing is just right below there, and I don't know why I don't use it more often, even if it's just to say, like, great job or something like that. So that is my goal, to start commenting more on the videos that I'm watching and the things that I am consuming. So, well, some people in that panel talked about how they used Twitter in order to like talk to their fan base. I also went to a Ladies of Vidcon meetup, which was not an official panel, which was really sad because I think the gender gap in YouTube is an important thing to discuss. And so it was interesting because some of the YouTubers there said that they didn't use social media as often, or sometimes they had to take a break from social media or from the comments of a YouTube video or something like that because there was harassment. And we talked about trolls and how a lot of trolls aren't just trolls, they're people who are harassing other people, and we need a new term for that too. And so I thought that was interesting in how there seems to be this sort of divide in whether social media is a good thing or a bad thing for getting so sorry.
Oh, sorry.
In my video. No, it's fine.
We're on a roll. I just totally freed off.